Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Mark Anderson joined Golden Bachelorette for selfish reasons. Bachelor Nation fans expected Mark Anderson to swoop in and steal Joan Vasso's heart from night one of the Golden Bachelorette. That hasn't happened. Is Kelsey's dad there for selfish reasons and not for Joan? Keep reading for more on the speculation. Bachelor Nation fan doesn't think any suitor is right for Joan Vassos. The Golden Bachelorette season just started, but a few fans already think they know how it ends. And it's another not-so-happy ending like Teresa Nist and Gary Turner from The Golden Bachelor. One viewer took to Reddit to share their thoughts that none of the 24 suitors are the right fit for Joan Vassos. They explained, "Usually, I have at least 2 to 3 front-runners from day one. The only one seemed to be cute is Mark. Not only he is very attractive, he is super charming. But I don't get the serious vibe from him. It seems like he's well aware of his looks and charm, and maybe I'm completely wrong, but I'm not sure if he's serious." Other fans chimed in with agreement, especially about Kelsey's dad. "Agree with you, I don't think she will pick any of them. I think she is so boring. She's just pretty, but I feel like she has minimal depth to her other than experiencing the tragic loss of her husband. Maybe they're giving her a bad edit though. I could see them focusing only on her appearance and not feeling it necessary to showcase her personality. Outside of them fixing it to have Kelsey's dad win, I don't see it either. I think Mark is very handsome and loves being in the mansion, but maybe not looking for a wife right now. I can't imagine she picks anyone either. She loves her family and so do all the men, so no one is moving. I think she's going to back out on all of them. She's not ready to commit to another man nor move away from her family." Is Mark Anderson a Golden Bachelorette plant? If Mark Anderson isn't on the Golden Bachelorette for love, why is he there? In a preview clip for this week's episode, he admits to starting to fall for Joan, but is he telling the truth? Screen Rant speculated that Mark Anderson is a producer plant. His motive? The outlet suggests he's only on the show to get the lead role of the Season 2 Golden Bachelor. ABC has yet to confirm a second season of the spin-off, but fans have been calling for Mark Anderson to get the job since his first appearance on Season 28 of The Bachelor. The newest season of The Golden Bachelorette has taken the world by storm, with its refreshing focus on love in later years and featuring mature, yet vibrant contestants hoping to find their second chance at romance. Among them is Mark Anderson, a man who has quickly become one of the most polarizing figures on the show. From the moment he stepped onto the scene with his perfectly tailored suit and charming smile, it was clear Mark knew how to make an impression. But as the season progresses, many fans and fellow contestants are starting to wonder if Mark's motivations for being on the show are as genuine as they seem. At first glance, Mark seems like the quintessential eligible bachelor, handsome, successful, and seemingly open to finding love after his marriage of 25 years ended in divorce. With a career as a successful entrepreneur and 2 grown children, Mark's life, from the outside, appears to be picture perfect. But as the Golden Bachelorette is known for peeling back the layers of its contestants, revealing the real people behind the glossy facades, viewers are starting to see another side of Mark. Some are beginning to question whether Mark joined the show for reasons that might be more self-serving than romantic. Mark's charismatic yet calculated entrance. When Mark was introduced in the premiere episode, there was an immediate buzz around him. His entrance was bold and calculated, showcasing his self-assured demeanor. He presented the Golden Bachelorette Gloria with a hand-carved wooden rose, which he claimed he made himself as a symbol of their potential connection. It was a gesture that seemed thoughtful and romantic, but in hindsight, many are questioning the authenticity of the moment. Was this grand entrance a genuine effort to stand out, or was it simply Mark's way of ensuring he would capture Gloria's attention, and by extension, the audience's? In interviews leading up to the show, Mark has spoken openly about his desire to find a companion to share the rest of his life with. But some of his statements now appear to have double meanings. "I've always been a man who knows what he wants," Mark said in one promo, "and I believe life is too short not to go after it." While this sentiment can be interpreted as a man ready to pursue love, it also hints at a more self-centered approach. Mark's confidence, which at first seemed endearing, now strikes some as overconfidence, perhaps even arrogance. The other contestants are suspicious. As the episodes unfold, Mark's relationships with the other men in the house have been less than smooth. While competition is natural in a dating show setting, Mark's interactions with his fellow contestants have often been tense. He seems to have little interest in forming genuine connections with the other men, often keeping to himself or strategically engaging with them only when it benefits his own game. Several contestants have voiced their concerns in private interviews. Mark's a great guy on the surface, one of the men, Robert, shared in a confessional. But I'm starting to feel like he's not here for the right reasons. He's always talking about how good he looks on camera or how much the audience must love him. It's starting to feel like he's more interested in becoming famous than finding love. This sentiment has been echoed by others in the house, who have noticed that Mark tends to steer conversations toward himself, his accomplishments, and his image. While the Golden Bachelorette is undoubtedly a platform that can elevate someone's public profile, most contestants appear to be focused on the romantic journey, except, perhaps, for Mark. The fame factor. Is Mark chasing the spotlight? The question of whether Mark is more interested in fame than love isn't a new one for reality TV contestants. Shows like The Golden Bachelorette often attract individuals seeking a platform to launch or relaunch their careers, and Mark's actions have led many to believe he may be one of them. His social media presence, for example, has exploded since the show aired. Prior to joining the cast, Mark had a modest following on Instagram, mostly consisting of family, friends, and business associates. But in the weeks since the show began, his follower count has skyrocketed, and his posts have become more polished, curated, and, some would argue, calculated. While other contestants post about their experiences on the show and their hopes of finding love, Mark's posts seem more focused on showcasing his lifestyle. Photos of him vacationing in exotic locations, dining at high-end restaurants, and posing in designer clothing have raised eyebrows among fans who feel his priorities may lie more in self-promotion than romance. In fact, a few eagle-eyed followers have pointed out that Mark has been spotted with a well-known talent manager in Los Angeles, further fueling speculation that he's using the show as a stepping stone for bigger opportunities. Is Mark truly open to love? Of course, it's entirely possible that Mark joined the Golden Bachelorette with the best of intentions. Perhaps he genuinely is seeking a second chance at love after the heartbreak of divorce. But as more information comes to light, it's becoming increasingly difficult for fans to ignore the red flags. One particular moment that stands out occurred during a one-on-one date with Gloria. The date itself was beautiful, set against the backdrop of a vineyard, with the sun setting as they shared a private dinner. Mark, as always, seemed charming and attentive, but when Gloria asked him about his past relationships and what he's looking for in a future partner, his answers felt vague and rehearsed. Instead of opening up about his vulnerabilities or what he learned from his divorce, Mark pivoted the conversation to his business successes and how he's built a life of independence. Gloria appeared to pick up on the shift, and though she didn't voice her concerns at the time, her body language indicated she wasn't entirely convinced by Mark's smooth answers. Fans took to social media after the episode aired, with many commenting on how Mark seemed more focused on maintaining a certain image than on building a real connection with Gloria.